Hi, welcome to day of exploring Queensland and taking you with me. Today we'll be exploring. I have a feeling it's going to be a good one. Okay, so welcome to something that I'm really excited to share with you. This is going to be a little food haul that we have for at least the first 3/4 or so of our trip, because we have quite a bit of food here. And food was something that I was in charge with for this trip, and I had so much fun planning it because during this experience we're not just driving and interviewing people and seeing the places, we're actually doing quite a few physically demanding things. So I wanted to make sure that Louie and I were really well fueled, and as well we both just have a passion for healthy, nutritious and delicious food. So I had a lot of fun kind of planning around those guidelines and just kind of also getting food that I always want to have in my daily life but can't justify it because I don't need it particularly, or I don't know. I wanted to also like treat ourselves a little bit as well with the food. So yes, I'm excited to share it with you. So to start with, we'll start with my favorite box of them all, and this is the snack box. So in here we have, from the markets that we go to, they freeze dry their own fresh bananas. So we have two packets of these. I've already had some of one. We have lots of green apples because they are my favorite and Louis doesn't care between red and green. We have quite a few packets of these lollies. We've tried to get everything as organic or natural as possible because that's just the food that we feel best consuming. So we've got lollies for when we need a little sugar boost. We have lots of bars. So Blue Dinosaur is by far my favorite bar brand that I've come across. I love food, I love healthy food, and I've tried a lot of bars in the past, but Blue Dinosaur only ever has like 5 or 6 ingredients in each bar. You can see exactly what it is on the back. So for example, this one is wild apricot. And on the back, the ingredients are almonds, apricots, organic coconut oil, and ginger. So that's 5 ingredients in this bar. There's nothing bad. They're GMO free and they're really sweet, and they're honestly everything that I want in a bar. So we've got lots of different flavors of those: blueberry, banana bread, lamington. One of my favorites is the lemon and macadamia. That one, oh my god, it's so good. Then we have some protein bars, peanut butter protein bars, and a cacao mint normal non-protein just bar. So we have lots of those to sustain us. We also have some savory stuff. So we have some roasted and salted mixed nuts. And then I also wanted popcorn. I've been obsessed with making my own popcorn recently, so this is something that I'm excited to make on the road. Super simple, super easy, and yeah, just like a delicious little salty snack. And then the final thing in this snack box is this paleo primal choc granola. Sometimes I put this on my cereal in the mornings. When I'm at home, I'm having toast out here for breakfast. But I love it. Again, it's something that is really minimal ingredients. almonds, walnuts, honey, cacao powder, shredded coconut, coconut oil, sunflower seeds, they are pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds, vanilla extract, Himalayan pink salt. So again, really natural, really minimal, and it tastes delicious. I love this stuff. And it's, again, yeah, I can sprinkle it on toast, sprinkle it on cereal, or just eat it from the packet, which I also tend to do. Okay, so now I will take you through our breakfast / like canned goods bin. So we have rice for, I think we're making a stir fry in the next few nights. We have lots of different kinds of soup. Amy's Kitchen is the best organic soup brand that I've found. They have lots of different ones. My favorite is the, where is it? There's a tomato one in here. I really like that one. But yeah, they have stuff like chili as well, which I think I've had before and I enjoyed it. So we've got those for some lunches and dinners, easy, cheap meals. Then for breakfasts, I've been having toast with peanut butter, honey, and some cinnamon, which is in here as well. Then all of these packets are for Louis' breakfast. He has like a oat, grain, chia seed, protein powder kind of cereal bowl, which is really delicious. So this is his stuff. And then in the final sad kind of bin was our more fresh kind of veggie produce. So we had roast veggies last night for dinner. So we had sweet potato and that kind of stuff in here. But now we just have some Dutch cream potatoes, garlic, onion, and that is all that's in there. Okay, so that's all the kind of dry food. We also have a bunch of bananas over there, but that's all of the non-refrigerated food that we have. And now I will take you into our fridge. So in here we have a variety of things, mostly nice fresh produce. So we have a couple of punnets of tomatoes, a couple of blocks of cheese. We have leftover sweet potato, onion. We've got some brownie / banana bread in here as little like after dinner kind of snacks. We have some chili con carne, which we will actually be having for dinner tomorrow night. So we made this fresh before we came out onto the road. Then we also have some delicious tofu that we get from a stall at the markets. This is amazing firm tofu. It's really good. So we're going to have that with our stir fry with our rice from before. Then what else is in here? What's in here? Oh, then in here we have some delicious quiche. Oh my God. It's so good. That we bought from a delicious bakery before we came. So we're going to have that for lunch today, I think, actually. We have 2 bags of lettuce, another punnet of tomatoes, a couple of punnets from strawberries from our favorite strawberry farmers, who actually also gave us the drone for free for this trip, which was so lovely of them, and they have the most incredible strawberries. Then in these bottom drawers, we just have a bit more fresh produce. So we have some carrots, broccoli, which we will steam to have as a side with our dinners. And then carrot will also be in salads and stuff that we have. We have some cucumber as well. And then eggplants, which we might roast up. More carrots, some beans, and some cucumber. Then in the freezer up here, we have our frozen meals that we got from Organic Happy Kitchen, which is a food stall that was at our markets. Whoa, it's so frozen. But basically, they are incredible. We've already had one on the trip. We had a beef casserole on our first night, and it was so good. They are all organic, they're all made fresh, and we just froze them so they would last the trip. But oh my goodness, Laurent, the chef that makes these, is absolutely incredible, and I would 100% recommend getting them, not just for a trip, but for any night you're busy, any lunch, anything. They are insanely good. He also does pies, so we have 2 pies each in there, and we have 2 more of these meals in there to last us some more of the trip. Moving on to the final section of the food haul, we have some drinks. So Louis has some delicious milk here, and then we have Louis is on to his last drink, which is just an organic cola kombucha kind of thing, which he says is really good and he really enjoys. Then I have my favorite kombuchas are the Ginger Lemon Remedy brand kombuchas. I don't know, I think these were the first kombuchas I ever had, and they've just been an absolute staple for me. I love them. They're so, I don't know, they're just so good. So I have 2 of those. And then I also have this brand, which I love, Bucci. Again, I'm a sucker for ginger kombucha. Their ginger turmeric is really, really good. So I have been saving these for like when I really feel like them. So I will probably crack one of those open today in Longreach because it's gonna be hot there. The only other thing that is not in the front is this cooler with bread that is all now unfrozen, but that's fine. So we just have 2 loaves of bread for like my breakfasts. I've been having 2 pieces of toast every day. We have some bread rolls because for lunches we often have salad rolls, and a couple of bagels as well for lunches. And then we have another loaf of bread to have with our soups and all that kind of stuff. So this is just a little thing of bread. Okay, so that was our food haul. I hope that you enjoyed seeing that. And I think when I see van trips or road trips or holidays or travel in general, I guess, I'm always really intrigued by the food that people bring or the planning or prep that's involved with it. So I hope that this was an interesting insight for you to kind of see a bit more behind the scenes as to how we are living on the road. In terms of planning it, I just thought, what do we normally like to eat and how can that be transferred to a kind of van setup? So as you can see, we have some more treats like the lollies or the bars and stuff that we wouldn't have on a regular basis. But apart from that, our breakfasts are kind of the same. Our lunches are pretty standard, if not a bit more extravagant than usual, because we wouldn't always have leftover meals or those organic Happy Kitchen meals. And then dinners we'd always really home cook anyway, but now they're almost a bit easier because the food that we're prepping is either stir fry or steaks or something that's really simple, or just pop an organic Happy Kitchen meal in the oven. Alright, we just left the Alpha Caravan Park and now we're on the road to Longreach. Just started our journey, so we're about 3 or so hours away. I am feeling really excited, a little bit nervous to get into Longreach because I feel like it's a really important part of our trip. There's so much history in my family, especially in Longreach, and connections and all this stuff. So it feels like a really important place and one of the most important places for me to go in the Outback. We also have our first few interviews today for the documentary, and we're going to be also filming a video for a show in Longreach. So I'm just excited, nervous. Under my skin, I wanna let it. So we're on the main river in Longreach currently on a boat tour, which will take us on a sunset boat tour as well. We've had a very different kind of really interesting afternoon. We had a one-on-one tour with the CEO of Longreach, taking us around town, showing us everything, taking us on dirt roads. It was incredible, and I'm just so grateful that he took the time out of his busy schedule to do that for us. I just think that's absolutely amazing. And now he also organised this tour for us to go on and capture some really cool stuff, so hopefully we can do that. We are currently filming our little promotional video for this tour as a thank you, and honestly it's the least we could do for all that they're doing for us, so I'm more than happy to do it. But yeah, the rest of the afternoon is just on this little boat. We're gonna stop by, have some like snacks and everything, watch the sunset, hopefully get the drone up to capture the sunset because apparently it's going to be insane, and then have a sit down dinner and get back to the van for about 9. So it's been a very different, every single day on this journey is completely different, which is really cool. So I'm just trying to kind of soak it all up, because who knows if and when I'll ever be back here.
Oh, you make my head spin. Can you do it again? I don't know what's happening to me.
We're back. It's 10:50 p.m. We just got dropped off by a lovely guy whose tour and whole business we filmed tonight and we got to experience, which was honestly such an incredible experience. It was amazing to see Longreach in that way, and it was a touristy kind of thing to do, but done with the most locals you could imagine. So it didn't feel touristy, it felt just unique and wonderful. And I had this feeling when he was driving us back to the caravan site. We were just on a dirt road, high beams on, in a ute, going who knows how quickly, windows down, moonlight shining in, and some Australian country music playing. It was just like, that's the moment that I really felt present in this whole experience, and like I was kind of experiencing life as a local here, and that was a really cool moment. I really enjoyed that, and it's just left like a really peaceful kind of vibe within me. Overall today was massive. I was nervous for it, but I think it went really well. But we've got to get to bed as quickly as possible, because we're going to shoot and watch the sunrise tomorrow morning over the Qantas tarmac, which is supposed to be incredible. So I'm excited for that.